This is so stupid.
Good morning.
Jessica! There's a cop here. There's a cop.
Hi, good morning.
What's that?
So what? Right now? Yeah. They said that it's every day. It's normal operating hours. It's actually all day long.
Really?
You're like a lawnmower for an hour. If I sit here for the lawnmower for an hour, that's just every week.
They have 7 kids. They have 7 kids. 7 in their house.
This lady behind us, she's an issue. So basically, I'm shut all the windows. Listen to the You've had so many problems with them.
We're stuck inside of the house with 7 kids. Oh my god, really?
The way that their house is, that their bedroom is literally our backyard.
We've been talking in our backyard and they call the cops, so we're talking.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know, it's just.
we're going crazy, dude. Like, the bounce house is the only thing keeping us sane right now. Bring it all down your soul. Like, you want to see our kids? Like, what hours would they be okay with? What hours would they be? As long as they're out there, please. 12 to 2, 12 to 4.
They're complaining about daytime.
During the day, I mean, we played it all night long. The second it's dark outside, the kids come inside, they eat dinner, we go to bed. We bring it up when they, not even in the morning, you bring it up at like 10 and 11. It's like not crazy time.
It's not crazy hours.
We can't take the kids anywhere. We can't go to the park. That's ridiculous. Are we supposed to sit there inside our night? You want to come look at it? You can come look at it.
I look at it from their house.
It's as far forward as it can possibly come.
We're doing this, we can.
This has been an ongoing problem with them, and they have done this so many times. I mean, I don't know if you can look at the log. You can see how many times they've tried to mess with us. They've yelled at our kids from the backyard because they're playing in the backyard being kids.
Can you tell them we're moving in 2 months anyway?
We're literally moving. We'll be gone, and they're part of the reason. The thing is, we are turning it off. No, don't be stubborn. We are turning it off. We turn it off. The second that it gets dark outside, we turn it off. Every time we're not out there, we deflate it. Like, there's only so much you can do.
I know. Exactly.
PR for our kids if they want to try to do that instead. Because I'm trying to keep peace in my household. It's our backyard.
The motor has low. Right.
It's just kind of like curfew. Like, what's the rules of the city? I mean, this is just a bounce house. Like,
As far as the law is concerned, there's no time frame that you can disturb someone. They're disturb cars like y'all that are kids. How about that?
do you have any idea if there's a way to make it lighter?
I have no idea. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Yep.
For 6
Where's the cop here? Where do they live?
The people that are complaining about us? Right behind us.
Right behind
The ones that have yelled at you guys in your own backyard before. So stupid. Like, we can't take him to the park. We can't take him outside. We can't take him anywhere fun. We're stuck inside of our house. The only thing we have is that freaking backyard. That's so ridiculous. So we just had a cop come to our door. And what did he even say? I was in the shower.
From when I got to the door, the neighbor behind us,
which we have had multiple problems with this neighbor before. They've yelled at our kids through the windows. The way that our house is built is that our backyard is the side of their house. So the builders,
well, not even their side of the house, so it's like their living room and their bedroom.
so normally you share like a fence with your neighbor's backyard. So like all of the backyards are touching each other, or you'll have someone who lives behind you and then it's like backyard and then your backyard and there's a fence in between. But the way that this is set up, behind us there's a cul-de-sac and the house is facing, our house is facing this way and their house is facing this way. So their whole side of their house is our entire backyard. There has been multiple occasions where they have tried calling the cops. This back neighbor of ours has tried to call the cops on us for us being in our backyard. Not like, we are not loud music players. We're not like party all night until 2 a.m. people. We just hang out with our kids in the backyard. Sometimes we'll sit around the fire and talk. Very rarely we'll have a jump house. Anyone who's like come to my house, they know these stories because this neighbor, they've like tried yelling out their window to us. I mean, we are, and it's ridiculous things. Like we're literally just sitting in our backyard and we'll be talking, like no music, nothing. We'll just be talking and they'll yell out their window. They yell at our kids. You know what? It's not my fault that we let our kids play outside and we don't sit our kids on their inside with their iPads all damn day, letting their brain melt away. And right now, they can't go anywhere. They can't do anything. The parks are closed. Everywhere is closed. And so you guys know we got this bounce house. We let the kids play in the bounce house from around like 11 a.m.-ish until like dusk, so like 7:30. Those are normal times. Mind you, in between, and I've even vlogged it. I've talked about how when we don't use it, we put it down.
I can't even wrap my head around that.
I cannot wrap my head around it either.
It's so stupid.
Our kids are playing in their backyard. And they're not even back there the whole damn time. We deflate it. So the complaint is that the bounce house is too loud. That's what their thing is now. And there's been, I'm so mad. Like, I want to go over there and talk to them and be like, do you want some of the kids? Like, would that make you feel better? Like, what are we supposed to do? In a time like this, you're really going to complain that my kids have a bounce house in the backyard to play with when everything is shut down in this world right now? I'm so freaking mad.
We're not breaking any laws, but there's like a city ordinance of disturbing the peace. Keeping the peace, yeah.
Meaning between neighbors, not even like, because...
Yeah.
When we're in our own house, you cannot even hear the bounce house. And we have the windows open. It's very, very muffled humming that you can hear. And in our house, you can't even hardly hear that at all. Like, this is not pounding music.
Like, our air purifier is louder in our room right now, and our room is right next to the jump house.
Yeah, our white noise machine at night is louder than this freaking jump house through the windows. Like, I'm sorry, but go call your builder and complain to him that he put our backyard. Like, I don't understand what they want to do. I like literally don't get it.
It's not a fixable problem.
What are we supposed to do? Just freaking, we're already suffering. Everybody's freaking suffering right now. Like, we're just trying to have a little bit of fun with the kids. Like, let them. I'm so mad. I know I'm like overreacting, but I'm just so mad because everything else is going on right now, and it's like really the only thing for my kids to do right now, and they're gonna call the cops on us. Like, that's so stupid. It would be one thing if we were being unreasonable with it and like having it on all night long or like never putting it down, but we literally, like, what time did they literally go in there at like 11 and like in the afternoon, and then we keep it on until like 7 at the latest, and it's not even straight. We deflate it if they're not out there playing on it. Every other time that they've like called the cops on us and the cops came to our door, the cops were like, you guys are being fine, you know, we can't hear anything, you guys are totally fine. And he was like, I'm just trying to keep the peace, which I understand, and it's not the cop's fault at all. It's definitely the neighbor's fault. He's just trying to do his job. I'm so mad that people just can't try to be a little bit understanding during this time, like a little bit. Like, this has been, since we moved in, this has been a problem with them. They'll yell at our kids, they'll yell at the neighbors' kids. Like, it's not just us, it's both our neighbors this way and that way. They'll yell at them, they'll yell at their kids, they'll yell at their dogs, like things like that. And it's like, I'm sorry, but if you want perfect peace and quiet, move to the country. You live in the city, and we're not being unreasonable. I'm not being like a stubborn neighbor who's just trying to piss them off. I'm just trying to keep my kids entertained. So anyway, we're gonna try to move the jumper so that way like the blower part of it faces our house instead of their house, and that'll be our compromise or whatever. We have it for another week though, the bounce house. The kids love it. They are spending the majority of their time out there because we can't go anywhere or do anything. I know it's just a bounce house, and in a normal circumstance, I feel like this would be an overreaction, but I think everybody's mental state right now is so fragile considering the circumstances. I think that's why I'm so freaking upset about it. And the cop did say that there's nothing that he can do. We're not breaking any laws or anything, but it's just like trying to keep the peace. And it's like, well,
Are you okay, Mom?
yeah, thank you, puppies. done with today. I'm so done with this quarantine. I'm just so mad. I'm taking the kids and well, not just me. We're gonna take the kids away. Like, I don't care at this point if we get stopped. I'm not taking them anywhere. I'm still going to abide by social distancing rules. I'm gonna go take them up to the mountains in the middle of nowhere, around no petty neighbors, around nobody. We're just gonna take them and get them away, get them out of this house. I don't know. I don't even care. I don't know if we're like supposed to do this, but I can't see why not, because we're not going anywhere that's an actual place. We're literally just gonna drive and we're just gonna find a spot in the middle of nowhere with no bathrooms, nothing, and we're just gonna let them run around outside. It's like really rare for me to be upset, you get like mad. I don't just put on a front for YouTube. Like, I genuinely try to see the positive in every situation. Like, I really do. Can't say that many of my friends have ever seen me like truly upset, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to be truly upset, and I am so upset right now. I think just like everything going on right now is getting the best of me. The fact that there seems like there's gonna be no end to it anytime soon is so discouraging, and I'm just so frustrated. I know that everybody is feeling frustrated in their own ways. It's not just me. Sorry, my neighbor called me. She was wondering why the cops were here. Everybody is being affected by this quarantine. There's people that are losing their jobs. Like, that lady just wasted the cops' time, taxpayers' money, to come tell us that our bounce house is too loud for that. I can't. When every other neighbor that I've talked to, I just FaceTime the next door neighbor, we talk to the neighbor next door. No one else is having these problems. So anyway, I'm just gonna pack up my kids and take them somewhere. I don't even know where we're going. We're just gonna drive and try to find somewhere in the middle of nowhere and let them have some free range with no complaints, and just get them out of this house and try to not go insane. So I'm sorry that you guys have to see me like that. It's not very often that I hit my breaking point. We just all have so much on our plates right now, and there's so much stresses going on right now. Everybody in the world, like, everybody has their own different stresses that they're handling right now, and that for me was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I think I just lost it. But I feel better now that I got it all out, you know?
My head is spinning. I see you rapping about. I'm sure as hell not.
Mimi has fanny packs for each of the kids in her camping stuff. So we're not camping, but might as well have the kids be in charge of their own stuff, you know? Addie, let me see yours. Let me see yours. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it feels so good being outside, the fresh air, away from the community. This is true fresh air too. This is mountain air up here. Look, she's walking the dog. My brother lives up here right now, so he came out here with the dog. I braided Lilia's hair, and you can see all the colors from when we dyed it. It's so pretty. Look at, they've got like this blue color. It's like super blue here, and then it's like teal here. That's the same dye. I must have put more on this one, and it just like goes so pretty. When it goes back into the braid, it's all pink.